It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time.
Gen Z, you say COVID when you have your multiple chicks. You call yourself socialist, but you got your multiples of lovers. You call people simps, but you use your cars and your credit cards and manipulate all these women to have sex with you. And the women, you're exactly the same as these ugly ass dudes using money to manipulate you. You claim that you're socialist, but you have your multiple women. I've gone 9 years without anyone. I've supported causes for the gays, the blacks, for women. I'm a left-winger, I'm a Democrat, I'm a socialist. And yet, you fuck all of them, but never me. You make me wish I was dead. I'm in a hospital right now wishing I was dead, because I don't want to see anymore in this fucking world anymore. Maybe I need my 3 girlfriends, my 1 girlfriend, my 7 girlfriends this week. Kill me, I wish I was dead. I don't want to see anymore in this fucking world anymore.
What you women should do, you should date more guys with cars and just pollute the earth and leave a bigger carbon footprint around. You should go with multiple guys and multiple dudes, you zoomer freaks, and just remove all love whatsoever from this world. Prove. That would just be fantastic. Make everyone hate you. Go to Bistango and age gap with all the Generation X dudes while you leave me stranded here as I've preached it for 5 years. Call yourself socialist while acting classist. Be for Biden but show no kindness. Be for Trump but show no Christian values. Just keep doing the same thing over and over again they've done, just worse. Cart around 6 chicks and 6 dudes or whatever the hell you do. Show your greed. That's really going to make everybody love you, Gen Z. Maybe we should just make everybody hate you. Continue your behaviors and I'm sure it'll happen. But you don't care because it's all your world and nobody else matters but you. You love this generation of filth. You need to get a stand or something. I'm right now just in the waiting room trying to get a bed or something. I can't deal with the downtown Spokane scene. It's just a bunch of craziness. Is people happy-go-lucky because they got 6 beautiful women with them, who are gonna go have an orgy or something. They got 2 beautiful women with them, and they're all happy-go-lucky. I can't do anything because I don't have an ID card. You see baby boomers walking around with hot Zoomer chicks, holding their hands. I can't do anything because I don't have an ID card. You see the millennials walking around with the hot Zoomer chicks, holding their hands, having fun on the Lime scooters. You guys are having a great freaking time out there. And I can't do anything because I need more money to get an ID card. Meanwhile, COVID rates are rising and nobody cares. These are probably the 10% outliers that are capitalist supporters. But COVID rates are rising because it's one dude the next day, the next day, the next day, one chick the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. The Gen Z down there are crazy, and I just don't care anymore. I want a girlfriend if they're hooking up with baby boomers all the time, and if they're hooking up with millennials, they're obviously hooking up with Gen X, and I've seen that. I'm Gen X. I want to kick it with hot, beautiful women. I don't want to live anymore just seeing this fun that you're all having. You claim to be fans, but you don't invite me to any of your house parties or anything like that. What's up with Spokane? You just have no heart, no soul, no brain, no love? I suggest the age gap thing between Gen X and Gen Z for 5 years, and you see white-haired old gentlemen with women that are like 21 years old walking around holding their hands, about to go have some sex or go party or whatever they do. But no, you forget me that tried to erase age phobia for 5 years, and then you just talk shit. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to tolerate intolerance. I don't want to deal with your bullshit anymore. I don't want to deal with you trolls anymore. I don't want to deal with you slime bags and you douchebags. You'll sometimes hit me up on the street, but you don't want to hang out with me and introduce me to hot, beautiful women or anything. You want it all for you. You want to claim yourself a socialist, but be selfish. I don't see how this helps me at all. I'm obviously good looking enough. I'm obviously got enough candor and wit and personality. But you're just talking shit like a bunch of assholes, and I don't see why anybody would ever like you. I don't see why Christians act like demons. I don't see why the atheists don't come to my aid. I don't understand why I have to live this life of being homeless. I got released from the uh, the hospital from Frontier Mental Health, thinking I would have a housing at one of the Oxford houses, but they said I had to do another interview, and I failed the interview because I wasn't getting outpatient services. Nobody told me that I had to get outpatient services to be accepted by the Oxford house, so they just released me to the street. I haven't showered in a week. I've been wearing the same clothes for a week. So basically, they just left me for dead. Thanks, Spokane. You don't want people to be mean-spirited or filthy, but you don't do anything to help them. You expect me to live this homelessness lifestyle when I have money in the bank, $1,400. You don't do anything to help anybody other than yourselves, right? You're going to go party and have a great time. You might even come up to me on the street and say that you're a fan, but you get a nice car. So, of course, you know hot women. But there's no fun. There's no fun. You're out there having fun, smoking some weed or whatever, or meth, or drinking. But I never get invited to the parties or anything like that, even though you claim to be big, big fans. I've marched with BLM. I wore a gay pride shirt during Gay Pride month of June. I wore a female empowerment shirt. I got called a faggot and nigger and all these horrible things by people that claim to be my friend, but they go party and have fun. I got called a woman for wearing a female empowerment shirt. All these things I have to deal with. You call me retarded. You call me a schizo. You never show any kind of love towards me. So I don't understand how you expect me to get better if you just release me to the hell of everybody else having fun. Every move I make, you just tell me that I'm doing something wrong. Everybody's slutting and whoring around down there. I would like to be a part of some sort of lifestyle, some sort of fun enjoyment to find my true love or have babies or something. But all you do is complain about the words I'm saying, or you say that you love me, but you never prove it. I don't understand this world at all. You say Generation X is weird in a good way. You only care about us when you want advice, but then when we want to have fun, you just do the same thing as everybody else by pitching us aside. You don't want me to complain about life, but you do nothing to improve my life when I have the money to do it. The COVID rates are rising. It doesn't matter to you. You're just partying multiples at a time, telling me to shut up and being rude to me. Well, no, you guys just need to shut up. I got beat in the head by some punk black kid today. Believe me, if he was a white boy, I would have said he was a white boy beating my ass too. But this time around, as a black kid, Silas was a Mexican kid beating my ass, Isaac's younger brother. You don't do anything but treat me like shit, and you expect me to just be cool with it. I don't understand you, Spokane. You put on this happy ass face, but then when we try to find any kind of help or complain about anything, you don't understand. You just whine and talk amongst each other and ignore me. Thank goodness for YouTube, because other people outside of Spokane think you're horrible. I'm walking around thinking everything's an observation. You laugh at the points when you should be showing sympathy. You show no sympathy at any point, really, every once in a while. But then you're like, you give me this hopey, changey message. I won't shut up until I have housing and a girlfriend and things are good again. I'm a human being, I'm homeless, and you need to treat me as such. You don't just come up to homeless people on the street and say you're a big fan. Big fan how? Are we going to hang out at your house? I'm not trying to get food or anything. I'm not even trying to stay the night at your house. I'm not even trying to get a shower out of you. It would be nice, but I'm not trying to get that out of you. I just want the fun life that you have with your multiple chicks. Just one. Just one love out of this world would be fantastic instead of you partying with everybody but me. I won't shut up. I'll die for this if this is what it's going to take. You're out there in your age gap relationships as I preached telomerase research and told you about telomere attrition from males under the age of 25. That's obvious because you have no empathy, you have no intelligence, and you have no physical fitness to you. You're always missing something. And I've tried to warn you that this is what's going to happen. Now you're kicking it with guys that are too old to give your baby starter DNA, or you're just doing it because you have a fetish. Look, I'm not judging you. You could do whatever the hell you want, but if you're not going to include me in your party, I don't want to be a part of your party. I don't want to be a Democrat. I don't want to be a Republican. I want to be among the socialists and the democratic socialists and the Marxists and the anarchists. But the ones that actually care, not the ones that just slap a bumper sticker on their ride and pump out a carbon footprint. That's why I like Greta Thunberg, because she actually cares about shit, unlike you. I need somebody in my life that's young and beautiful and cares about some shit other than their image. I've tried so hard to love this world, but I don't think I can do it anymore. I can't stand this planet. What we've done as human beings to this world in so many different ways, worker exploitation, pollution, telomere attrition, and you just continue in the same behaviors. You're like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, but then you go kick it with a guy just because he has a car and is in your own economic class or above, because you can get a free meal when you could just get an EBT card, but you got to live that lifestyle. You're all a bunch of hypocrites, and it makes me wish I was dead, and that's why I'm in this stabilization unit. Because I don't know how to adjust to a world that can adjust. You want us for minimum amounts of time, but then you push us away. You go with any other guy. I don't know who we are as a group. Is it Generation X? Is it the Generation X atheists? Is it the Generation X atheist Marxists? Who knows? But there's got to be others in this world that are like me, that understand that this is not a comedy bit that I'm doing. This is serious. This needs to be addressed. All these issues are tearing this species apart. You should be weeping at this, not laughing. But all I hear is your laughter. Kalispell Stabilization again, if you want to call me or come by and say hi. They will screen you, of course, so you have to worry about that. If you're going to prank call me while I'm in here, then they're going to know that too. It's better that you just come down here. I know I got some fans in Spokane. You can come by and say hello. I really just need a place to live. I got $1,400 saved up, and if you want to help me out, let me know. I could pay you like $400 a month for a roommate situation. I would be going to work with Oxford House again, but they wouldn't let me have the place because I'm not getting outpatient services. And nobody told me that I needed outpatient services. It's kind of like I was released by Frontier Behavioral Health to die. This isn't fair. I need a place to live. I need a place to sleep at night. I need to be able to sit and be able, like anybody else, just have a roof over my head. This is getting really bogus. I've been sleeping in the woods because of them. You preach this line of unconditional love, but you don't show it, Christians. Maybe if you showed it, or anybody showed unconditional love towards me, I wouldn't be in this situation. Maybe you should forgive everything that I've done. It's been a year and a half of homelessness. I have to work with SNAP or something, but I can only be here for 30 days. I wish somebody would care. It would be nice, because I need a place to live. I have the money for a place to live. I guess I can work on SNAP housing in here for 3 days, but as soon as I get released, I'll probably get released to be sleeping back on the street or in the woods or something, because nobody seems to care about me. Nobody cares about it. It's your jobs in the wellness community, mental health and housing in Spokane, to actually care about people and to get them housing. $1,400 saved right here. Let's move on something. Need something from maybe SNAP or something. Somebody generous out there who wants to hook me up with a roommate situation. Be a guest over at Kalispell. I don't care if I don't know you, but I can sign a paperwork that says that I'll accept anyone as guests, and I'll do that. If you want to be a guest towards me, they'll screen you, of course, to see if you're not holding a gun or something, which is something I got to worry about. I'm not going to deal well with somebody come and murder me. But if you have an apartment or something, at least bring some proof of that you got the apartment. Quit fucking around on me out there. I'm tired of going to the bar scene and seeing everything that I want, but I can't get it because I can't get an ID, even though I got the money to do so. I don't have a permanent address, so I can't do anything fun while I watch all of you have fun. Come on, Gen Z. Come on, anybody. Help me out here, please. Help me out. Help me get an apartment or place to live in a roommate situation or something. Quit being greedy and selfish. There's this huge reputation for people among liberals in the left, like we are, being generous. Be generous then. Prove your generosity. This isn't funny. If you're laughing, you have a mental problem called Schadenfreude. This is serious. This isn't me as the comic. This is me as the activist. You got a problem if you're laughing at me, bud. This is a very serious situation. I need a place to live, and I have the money. Can we please just go on this and make this real? Instead of just some joke for you to throw tomatoes at as you guffaw and snap and cart around your multiple women, pretending like you freaking care when you don't. Stop not caring. Caring is cool. Bigotry is not. Greed and selfishness are not cool. I feel you're being selfish, Spokane. It's not funny. I'm not trying to provoke a laugh out of you. Stop with their much worship of money. I preached the age gap thing for 5 years, and you just cart around women because you got money. You walk around with your 7 girls a week. And then you tell me to shut up. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of everybody that I've ever met. Until you prove me that you love me. You know what I need right now? A place to live. Make it happen. Please. Please. Be serious here.
You're scaring the hell out of me, man. I've done nothing wrong. All you do is terrorize me. Leave me alone.
Lucas,
I'll get
you need to
with
leave
you.
right now.
Leave me alone.
I'm on recording right
Do
now.
it, Hitler. If you do it, Hitler, I'll talk to them, Hitler. Okay, Hitler?
Now he calls me Hitler.
You're Hitler. You're acting like Hitler. This isn't even fucking funny. Just leave me alone.
See, I've asked him several times on documentation to leave. He won't leave. So, police officers, I have this on recording. This is dated February, whatever the hell it is.
All you do is terrorize me. You're
20th.
coming up to me, coming on my face, and telling me that I'm a terrorist. Just leave me alone. I'm not gonna.
How am I slandering this guy when I'm asking him to leave?
Religious people do is pick on atheists. That's all you ever do.
You just attacked my God. You attacked my God.
Your God doesn't exist. I have no.
See? He doesn't respect me or respect my God. Therefore, he's a bigot and a troll. Lucas Warner's a bigot and a troll.
Unicorns don't exist. I don't pick on unicorns. I don't care what you believe, as long as you don't terrorize me, man.
Look at Roy, my buddy Roy being very calm over here. I'm being very calm. My buddy Mario Lee is very cold.
The Inquisition.
And Roy?
Saints. All this has been because religion has been bigoted against other people. You need to quit the hate. I'm not trying to do anything but...
You just kicked me down and said my God doesn't exist. Where is your proof?
Your proof, my proof is that I can explain science to you.
Science is not going to beat God.
Yes, it does.
No.
But it doesn't matter.
Science is God-made, man-made.
Okay.
Science is man-made, it will be beat. There's always flaws in science.
Man-made. It will be beat.
No, there's flaws in DNA.
2.35 million people have stopped being religious because of the terrorism that religion has caused against the world.
First of all, Lucas, I've asked you several times to vacate the premises for today.
I asked you to leave me alone so I
See?
can. I'm not trying to cause any shit. I gave you $500 because I'm your friend.
Oh, you gave me $500. You gave me out of house and home. You fucking sit there and took advantage of me. You don't clean up to yourself.
Listen.
You put cigarette butts all over the fucking counter. You don't sleep. You don't do dishes.
I do.
You wake up in the middle of the night and start eating all our fucking...
Yeah. I'm not trying to cause any shit. I gave you $500 because I'm your friend.
Oh, you gave me $500. You gave me out of house and home. You fucking sit there and took advantage of me. You don't clean up to yourself.
Listen.
You put cigarette butts all over the fucking counter. You don't sleep. You don't do dishes.
I do.
You wake up in the middle of the night and start eating all our fucking food.
You offered it. You said that I could have hot dogs. The next day you start bitching.
You eat 4 slices of pizza in the middle of the night.
That I ate the hot dogs.
Oh yeah, you fucking raided the pizza that you didn't pay for, you bigot.
Tony's obviously sarcastic.
No, you're a bigot.
No, you're a bigot and you're mirroring me trying to gaslight.
You know what? We'll solve this.
Everything that I do good, I try to do good. You're scaring the hell out of me, man. Everything that I do good, I try to do good. You're scaring the hell out of me, man. Everything that I do good, I try to do good.